Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Five Idiots Talking Toys. Why are we echoing? Is that just me? Hello? Test. I feel like I hear an echo, but I don't know why. Hello. Okay.
Hello. Another technical difficulty.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Five Idiots Talking Toys. I'm Shane and I'm here with Brandon. Charles is not here. False. Christopher and Lord Walden coming from his man lounge. What is that?
This is the man cave slash storage room for the vault.
Correct.
The real vault.
Now, is it finally set up or it's still not set up?
We're still working on it.
Sean, what is taking so long?
Yeah. What do you do? Do you work?
Yeah, I work a little bit.
I mean, what's going to take longer? You setting up the basement for this store or finding Black Manta? Which one's taking longer?
Probably finding Black Manta.
Okay.
Well, you know, I am in the middle of nowhere. I bet you I can find Black Manta out here.
Oh, if you do, I will.
There's no chance $150 figures hanging on a Walmart hanger anymore.
You don't even know where I am. I'm
in
the
Memphis, there's probably 100 of them.
Yeah, I'm not even in Memphis. I'm an hour. I'm 20 miles northeast. I think. I don't even know where I am.
What's going to happen first? John's going to finish unpacking his boxes from the vault, or Shane's going to open his boxes that were delivered in the fall?
I'll have my boxes open before you'll have yours.
There is a Walmart Supercenter down the street from here, but
you should go.
It was closed last night. Well, they closed. It's probably already closed.
That's ridiculous.
You should go check it out.
Last night, I thought they stayed open 24 hours. Last night, when I got into town, I was going to go in there and buy some stuff, and it was like, it's the only store here.
Yeah.
And,
not there. Probably get robbed.
It was closed. I Googled, it was like, everything was closed. I was like, damn, bro, I got to go to a gas station and get some food.
What are you going to do? Fill up your suitcase with stuff from Walmart and fly home?
No, I'm going to put it on eBay and sell it to John.
You have one of those eBay sales that said, "This is John only."
Yeah. He's going to ship it from the lobby of the hotel he's at.
Every year, Lisa
shipping
and I
station.
go to Lancaster, and even when you're in Lancaster, everything closes at like 8 o'clock. So, like, you can't get food past then. Like, even like McDonald's, everything's just closed. So, if you want food, you have to go to a gas station.
Because there's nothing at Lancaster. They don't believe in lights.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true too.
Well, it's also the journey of life, especially as a married couple. Like, you're in your 20s, you only go on vacation where things start opening up at like 9 p.m.
Correct.
You get into your 40s, like early 40s, late 30s, you only go on vacation to places where everything closes at 8.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
And all you need to worry about is eating some dinner and getting back to your room. That's your whole night.
Isn't Lancaster the home of, like, what is it called? The Golden Acorn or something like that? The world's longest
Only
buffet?
John would know.
World's longest buffet.
I have never heard that before.
No. They have the Golden Acorn in California. It's a casino.
Oh. What's the name
Lancaster has a place called Dutch Wonderland, which is really good for the kids. It's like a big amusement park, but for kids.
Is it a big oven?
And it's just very nice there. It's very clean.
Do they teach them how to make schnitzel?
They have places where they teach you how to, like, milk cows and stuff. But
This is where you learn how to Dutch oven somebody.
Those three things could not be more different than if you tried. Making schnitzel, milking a cow, and forming a Dutch oven. Okay. Those all happen in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, I guess. All right. Welcome to the show. For anybody who hasn't watched us before, I apologize. If you know the show, you know we always open with a little banter. We are going to share our new collectibles with you for this week. And also, we'll see if we have a whiff to share with you. Charles is at the Mets game tonight. He is a Mariner fan, but for some reason, the show was less important than seeing the New York Metropolitans. However, he will be back in a future episode. Now, it's time for our first win of the week. Brandon, before you lose internet, we're going to ask you to show us your hotel win of the week.
Oh.
Let's see. Well, I don't have one here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Away on a work trip, but let me see if I can pull one off of eBay that I bought. I already showed it to Chris, so he kind of knows, but
Yeah, that was really nice.
Aliens.
Say I had nothing.
Why don't you text me the link so that we're not...
It's actually not Alien, and it surprised me when he showed me it because I was like, wow. I was like,
Oh, wait. Here it comes.
Here's my one in the wrong picture.
Oh, Batmobile? Ooh, you get a text.
somebody's at your front door.
That is very nice.
A boxed Batmobile. Oh, what happened to that picture?
4 people just unsubscribed.
Look,
The production value of this show is off.
It's unused contents.
nice.
Unused contents.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Everything's still in the box with the inserts. Well, I'll show you how much I paid for it. So that I've been after one in the box for a long, long time. I have a couple.
Brandon,
others.
send me the link for that. Send me the link for that auction, or for that, so I can just pull up the pictures.
What
Yeah,
year?
yeah. Message it to me.
What year is the toy? Is it
1990
early 90s?
92?
Yeah. 92. Whenever the second one came out, Batman Returns.
9.
Is that the one you've been
92,
looking for?
I think.
92, I want to say.
92.
Yeah, because
Is
the
that the
first
one
one
you've
was
been looking
89.
for?
I have the vehicle without the. I don't even know how to do that, Shane. I don't know how to mess.
Just hit the little square with the arrow pointing up and put it in our chat.
You want to share the link?
square.
Share it, Brandon. Just share it.
I can't do that. I already
just
bought it. I can't
subscribe.
share. Won't let me
Yeah.
share.
Now we lost 8 subscribers total.
I know.
Won't let me share. Well, this is all part of the show. Welcome to behind the scenes of the.
Yeah.
We're the only show where the behind the scenes is the show.
I don't know how to do that, but whatever.
All right, well, keep figuring it out. We'll go over to Chris or something.
I'll send John the pics, and then he can load them right here, right here, right here,
Yeah.
right there on top of the bed. Nice. It's nice.
You see, John, they're always making extra work for you. Here, I'm trying to make it easy for you, but they refuse.
Right. Right.
My other one of the week is the fact that I can log in for the next 30 seconds. So come on, hurry up.
Here we go. It's time for Chris's win of the week.
Whoa.
I don't have one.
It's that yellow ball on the couch.
My win is a recent collection I had just picked up from our friend Sam Sams of the show.
Oh.
He reached out to me. A friend of his had some loose figures and accessories, wanted to sell them and get rid of them. Gave him a good price. It was pretty much the same price that he had thought of in his head that he thought was fair. And it was just another nice, smooth transaction. Sent him the money,
Sam didn't buy them.
shipped it out, came in 3 days, and what's up?
I'm surprised Sam didn't buy them.
He said that he's not really into the loose figures like right now, so he doesn't really know prices as much.
Oh, he's into cards.
Yeah, I think he's doing cards and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I think he's out of the vintage Star Wars game.
You know. But yeah, that was nice. It came in very fast. Nice shipping, nice packing, and it's just good inventory to have for a Rogue 5.
All the way from West Virginia?
Is that where he's from?
For standard, yeah.
Okay, then,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Cool.
All
I
right,
have
cool.
some cousins and
I can't show you any pictures because that's Patreon members only.
How do you get to see those?
Ooh. It's a good plug.
Patreon members only. Patreon.com 588 Talking Toys / /
No, it's not. Just look underneath. Look underneath Chris's big head. It's right there.
Do you? I don't even know how Patreon works anymore. Do we have to be a certain level to see these things? It just give them a clue so they know what to click on.
Yeah, Brandon.
I'm having technical difficulties.
Okay.
All right, John. Please save this episode.
Okay.
It's time for your win of the week.
Yeah,
Well,
show
with the
something for once. Jesus.
What is it?
In
Show
my
something.
pursuit of
John's always in pursuit.
oh my god.
In my pursuit of Black Manta,
In
I
my
bought
pursuit,
another piece of garbage.
in my pursuit to the Black Manta, I found
Oh my god, John, let
Blue
it
Beetle.
go.
the Blue Beetle.
You
Blue
spent
Beetle.
money? You spent money on that?
Yes,
Oh my
they're
God.
$10 a piece.
I would
$10 is the new 75 cents.
I would
I,
burn those and pay you $10.
I think those are on eBay too. They're going for quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Blue Beetle to go with my bug.
Worst movie, worst story, worst toy line and figure.
Have you ever read the comics?
Don't need to.
Okay, well, but I was just, walking. I just so happened to be in Walmart and walking down the aisle, and I looked up and I was like, "Oh, there's Blue Beetle."
How many were there?
Just one.
Oh wow.
But this is in the wave that has like the manga Batman. It's got a gold Superman. It's got a Brainiac, Blue Beetle, Kilowog. That's the only. They had this in the manga Batman.
Yeah. Did you buy them both?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
You have to wait till the next one.
Wait for the next episode. But
In
yeah,
my
Blue Beetle.
pursuit of
Well,
It's
if
a really
we're
cool
doing
figure.
If we're doing another episode of this,
Very
I better
Kenner.
I better buy something on eBay real quick.
it kind of looks like Skeletor mixed with Batman.
With
Yeah.
big bug eyes.
Sort of.
With a jaw.
It does look like Skeletor.
But it
yeah.
looks like the Blue Beetle.
Right? No one knows or cares what the
It
Blue
looks like a
Beetle
blue
is.
giant Jawa.
Oh, people care. Trust me. Just because you're knee deep in Star Wars doesn't mean that other people don't collect other
The
things.
movie was a box office bomb.
Who cares about the movie?
Bomb
It's based on the comic character
that no one knows about.
that you don't know about.
No one knew about. None
What?
of us
Nobody
knew.
knows about. That's
No one
bull-
knew who Blue Beetle was here except you. No one.
So,
Isn't he the Karate Kid?
Exactly.
You know, so
There you
Ralph
go.
Macchio's
There's
son
your
or
answer.
something.
Shane, you're the only one who knows anything about the Karate Kid.
Chris was like in diapers when the Karate Kid came out. All right, very good. Well, I have an exciting one to share.
Oh,
I have photos ready, John. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Good job, Shane.
Well, you know what it is I wanted to take some photos so that it could be seen easier, and I didn't like how they were coming out. But then I remembered I had the photos from the original photos from the guy.
We've already seen your USB.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
it's USB.
All right. Well, let me grab this, and then I'll go to the photos.
It's so
Okay.
small, you need to take photos of it.
Oh, that is cool.
Wow.
Fernando.
Is that a
Yeah,
Fernando?
I've got. Let's see if I can support this well. I've got my. It's upside
Nice.
down.
It is
My
upside down.
Fernando Diaz.
He special ordered that one for you?
I asked him for something Bausch related, and he put me on his. He really did. He told me recently put me on his list, his wait list, and he said he was really just waiting for something to inspire him because he had done one already. Our buddy from the IC, Jason, has his original one with Chewbacca as the pet dog on a leash, which is really funny.
Yeah.
And I even said to Fernando, I said, well, even a Leia Endor or something. I know you haven't done one of those yet. So he messaged me recently and said, just with the pictures and without any message. And I was like, whoa. And so then I just said, is that for me? Because I was like, it must be why he's sending them to me. And he goes, yeah, if you like it. And he said, I've had you on my list since, I think he said November of 2021.
Oh my God.
So it was, and I saw, he was been making them all along, and I see them come out, and I'm like, man, when can I get one? So, Brandon, I know you have one. You have a Gamorrean guard, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's too cool.
So let me throw up the pictures, but I have to tell you, I saw the pictures originally, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a weird, quirky mashup. But then when I opened it and saw it in person, I was kind of blown away. It's so much nicer in person.
Everybody gets their pants so tight over all of these, and
Yeah.
Oh, they're gone in seconds.
I gotta tell you, I never saw any fascination over these whatsoever.
They're cool. If he's done a couple of prune
they're
faces,
pretty-
actually.
Yes, yeah, no, I've seen
They're
them,
amazing.
but it does not make me want to buy them whatsoever.
The prune face one I like because it's prune face ET, like it's an ET mashup. He's got the red finger and the hood on, but these are the pictures he sent me originally. He's in Spain.
Do no justice on them. They're always amazing in person. Yeah.
And this is his style. All the figures are very skinny. They're made with polymer clay, I believe, and I believe he molds them on a wire frame that he builds first. That's my guess. And so they're quirky, they're odd looking. He always does a theme to them, though. It's never really the straightforward character. There's always something about them. It's he just recently did the other day released a skinny Max Rebo, and then there was a squid head where he had Squidward from SpongeBob, a little guy next to him. There's always a play on the character, and obviously this is a mashup. It's kind of fun because you can imagine, Leia gets to the palace. She's got the Boosh outfit on. And then the next scene, she's in the slave Leia bikini. So you kind of just imagine she still has the helmet on. She forgot to take the helmet off or something like that. But this, I just dropped this rifle. The rifle is actually metal. The rifle is really cool. I think it's clay as well, but I think it's molded on metal, but it's really well done. It's like very accurate.
And I think he just finally raised the prices on these because he was charging way too cheap on these things.
Oh yeah.
Well, I did myself in because I would message him. First off, I told you guys this a while ago. I invited him to be a guest on the show at least a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And he said he was honored. He was very polite. He said, you don't want me on the show, essentially. He said, I can write English really well, but I do not speak English very well. It'll be a disaster. He said, I would love to, but, thank you, but no. But I used to message him and say, he was selling them for, $130 or something. I would say, Fernando, these are beautiful. You should be charging way more for these. So fast forward 3 years later, and he's charging way more for these. So, but I'm happy to have one.
I mean, they are really cool, and they come out really nice. It's just not my thing, but they are really, like, a lot of time is put into it.
He would sell out within the first day if he went down to the IC and had, like, the IC show and had, like, I don't know, 50 to 100 of them, he'd sell out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They'd be gone.
Yeah.
In the first hour.
So to finish what I was saying, I believe they're polymer clay, and then he hand paints them after the fact. So they're not, they're not glazed or fired or anything like that, but they're polymer clay, and they're hand painted, very detailed. I love the metallic paints, the metallic gold. Again, in person, this is so much nicer than probably what it looks like on the camera. But yeah, he puts these up in any one of a couple of groups. And I'm not kidding you. This is not like, within 10 minutes it's sold. It's sold within 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Whoever it's now to the point where whoever the first person that sees the post is, whoever happens to refresh their app the most recently just buys it.
There's still people on there that'll tag somebody on there, and I'm like, why are you wasting your time? I said, just claim it.
It's gone.
If you
claim it. Who cares if you don't have the money? Somebody will give you the money. Just claim it.
if you remotely know somebody who likes that character,
Don't bother,
I
just
mean,
claim it.
if it's somebody you don't really know, and I can understand shying away. But if it was like, if he put up a Yoda, I wouldn't tag Brandon on it. I don't know that Brandon wants it, but I would just claim it
Just claim
and
it.
say,
I'll buy
Brandon,
it.
if you want this, it's here. I claimed it for you. But that's where it's at. I mean, he
Because if I don't want
very
it,
nice work.
I know 30 other people that'll buy it in 10 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Well,
he's one of those guys.
Claim it and
You know-
I'll buy it. And if I don't like it, I'll sell it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Same price.
Those people who say all the time, they're like, you should do that for a living. You should sell that for a living. He could totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it takes a while to make these. I know from the story I just told you, he doesn't just churn these out. He waits until he has an idea. I don't know his process. I don't know if he sketches some ideas, but he does it with passion. Like, he really waits until he has something he wants to make. And then if somebody's reached out to him with a character they want, he'll get to it when he's inspired, so. But, yeah, really nice. My kids kind of looked at me like, what is this? They were kind of thrown off at first, but
Is that Daddy's Love doll?
yeah. So I explained to them the same thing. I'm like, imagine if she forgot to take her helmet off, and then they started laughing. But really cool. I'll definitely display that in my Focus collection. I'll tell you, recently, it makes me want to clear some of this stuff out of here. Like, I like what I like. I don't need all of this stuff. Like, I don't have any shelf space. I'm not saying when I say clear out, I'm not going to just be like, get rid of it all. It's just like, I need to make some room for stuff like this.
Fire!
He's at stage 6.
Yeah.
I don't need, all
Put
these,
mine in my living room.
$12 items in some of these shelves. It's for a piece of artwork that I just bought. So
I put mine on a high shelf where my wife can't see it, but she saw it the other day.
You should list it on Deal or No Deal like the other guy and sell for 3 times the price.
it's funny that you say that, because I clicked on Fernando's name today and I saw that post, and then I opened the comments and there was Chris right there. Is this an auction? Good luck to your family, something like. He's like, I'm raising money for my family. But yeah, I mean, I get that Fernando doesn't want to put them up for auction, but he could. I mean, he could put one up every now and then. I mean, he would literally probably make double or triple. I mean, it's nice that these are affordable to a bunch of people. But yeah, excited to get this. And that's my win of the week. From Barcelona, Spain.
Nice.
All
Did it
right.
come
Does
in
anybody go ahead?
Did it come in a big tank show? Did it take forever and
Oh, okay. So now I do have to send John the pictures. In fact, I took pictures already. I probably can't flash them up fast enough for this episode, but I'll send them to John. It is amazing. I've heard people say how he packs them. I think he's changed how he's packed them, because at first they were in like foam that he sprays that like shapes whatever is inside of it.
It's like in a giant canister. It looks like a bomb.
He puts it in a giant gray PVC pipe.
Yeah.
It looks like a
got mine.
freaking pipe bomb from the Boston Marathon. No offense. But like it looks like you open it and you're like, oh my God, what is this? And it's inside of a big pipe. Like, it is indestructible.
That's so funny.
It's the best packing job I've
that's why
ever
it doesn't
seen.
Get through customs.
Maybe not.
Customs gets it and they're like, what is this? It looks like a giant bomb.
Yeah. I'll send you a
Mine took
picture,
a while
John.
to
You
get.
could slap it up on this. But I took a picture of the box with the pipe in it.
Yeah.
It is literally it looks like a bomb, but it's bomb proof. It's great packing.
Well, I kept the bomb so that way whenever I have to, pack it up or whatever, I have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that too. I even joked with my kids. This thing is just giant pipe. It's like literally this big. So we got to figure out something to do with this. Plant a plant in it or something like that. All right. So that's it for the wins, guys. Thanks for hanging with this episode. Do we have a whiff of the week? A whiff of the week? I think our whiff is that Charles is watching a Mets game.
Yeah. They're currently losing.
Good.
Is it extra innings?
Oh, it's done. It's over. Cubs won.
Oh, so he can sign on. Where is he?
He should be in the parking lot right now.
How dare
Yeah.
he?
How long does it take to
Charles.
get from the Mets stadium to the house?
Who did Charles go with? Uncle Victor?
I know. Is he a Mets fan?
Did he go with Volpe?
Volpe's a
Victor
Mets fan, isn't he?
Victor is.
Oh, he is. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode then. Thank you very much for hanging out on a Wednesday night. We're here every week with our Wednesday Wins and Wiffs, so check out our next week's episode. We're up to the point where we have 90 medium 90s of
This
episodes.
is 97.
Right.
Medium.
So if you go back, if you go into our channel, there's a playlist with all the wins put together, all the wins and whiffs, and then all of our Sunday night podcast that comes out at 6 p.m. as well on Sundays. So you can go back and watch all of the previous episodes. Thanks for hanging, and we will see you next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys Patreon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.